Check this out. Our own Brad Panovich will teach you how to be a backyard weather spotter. You can join him in person or watch a stream online tomorrow at 7 p.m. All you have to do is scan the QR code on your screen right now, or you can visit our website to learn more about the in-person option at Lower Left Brewing Company. Big opportunity for folks interested in weather spotting.
Yeah, it'll be fun because we're talking about severe weather, and spotters are really important to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. Of all the great technology we have, people are still the best piece of weather equipment we have because they can send us information about what's actually happening in the ground, makes our coverage a lot better and keeps other people safe. So we really appreciate that. If you want to learn more, it will really be a great event tomorrow. Luckily tonight, no severe weather here. I am watching severe weather in the middle of the country, and we got to maybe keep the eye on some of that heading our way Saturday. But in the meantime, cool tonight, but not as cool as the last couple nights. I'm actually going to call it a little bit milder. Almost hot tomorrow, and for some of us this will be hot. Mid to upper 80s in April is a little steamy. Big changes though this weekend with that cold front. You see the clear skies tonight. Where is that cold front again? Producing just a crazy supercell south of Oklahoma City. Numerous tornadoes from one individual storm. And actually several were rotating around each other. One of the wildest radar signatures I've ever seen watching that tonight. That system's heading our way. But the warm, humid weather the next couple of days will prompt some air quality alerts. The combination of these sunny skies, high pressure overhead, trapping all that car exhaust near the surface, the sunlight and that car exhaust get together in a chemical reaction. They create ground level ozone, and that will make it, not really healthy for sensitive groups, very young, very old, those with respiratory issues. Now we need to get the wind to pick up and kind of mix out some of that ozone, and that will start to happen probably on Friday as the system gets closer. You see the cold front producing severe weather likely on Friday to our west, and eventually this system moves our way on Saturday, though it comes at us in some broken lines. And what I mean by that is, one line of storms early got choked up there a little bit early in the day. That will move through in the morning, but that looks like it falls apart a little bit. Then a second line tries to form along the front midday to maybe 2 o'clock, but notice it doesn't really rain everywhere. So there's a good chance that there's going to be a lot of dry weather in between some of these bands. And I really think by late afternoon, the worst of it could be pushing off to the east. So it's not all bad for Saturday. It's really going to be key, the timing, not only for the storms in the front, but for your outdoor activities. If they time out in the wrong period, you're likely going to be dealing with at least some scattered storms. I'm going to put a low risk right now for Saturday, mainly because I do think we could see some gusty winds. We do have the ingredients for that strong wind shear. We just are uncertain still about the storm fuel and the timing of the cold front. So right now, I would say probably evening plans on Saturday are looking pretty good. First half of the day is where you got to watch. One of the things I'll be watching over the next 2 days will be that thunderstorm fuel. How much will surge in here ahead of it? Right now, the guidance points at probably really low end fuel source for the storms. That would deter widespread showers and storms until the front gets off to the east. So that's an encouraging sign. But that front will come blasting through, and on the backside of it, much cooler air as we go into Sunday. So Sunday looks fine right now. It's really going to be all about the storms on Saturday. Pollen levels sky high right now. You could hear it in my voice. That tree pollen is through the roof. It'll stay there at least until we get to the start of the weekend. Here's a quick look at your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Really warm the next 2 days. Dramatically cooler next week. The average highs start to creep up into the mid and even upper 70s. We'll spend most of next week on the 10-day forecast in the 60s, and some of the mornings will be in the 30s next week. So that is cool for mid to late April.
It sure is. All right. Thank you, Brad, for that.